Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I'm Vikova, you can call me V, and today I'm going to be playing some more Blueprints with the help of these other people here. Let me put a message here. No spoilers, please. If you have played Skin Displayed, please do not offer suggestions. Thank you. All right. We got a pinned message. We got the game loading. It's all gonna happen. Anyway, hello and welcome to Rowan and Clyda Macarin and Moonglow and Katie, if you're still here, which you probably aren't, and Quirrell. It is lovely to have all of you here today. We are back in day 35. Okay, the exciting news is that we do have the sigil for door 2. Thank you for the spreadsheet link. We do have the sigil for the second door, which Quirrell remembered right at the after the last stream, and which Rowan confirmed from the spreadsheet. So we are going to be able to solve that sigil as soon as we get back into the basement, which we should be able to do right away because I think we redrained the fountain. The other news is that we're really looking forward to our next library book should be, I think it's Realms and Runes, but this one won't have pages ripped out. So that's going to be really, really useful to us, hopefully. And in general, I just think we want to be ordering more books. I'm also still really... Yes, puzzle. Brass compass and gems? Okay. I'm also still really looking to draft something like the music room late, because I really think that will get us a sanctum key. Teferax, hello and welcome. So, is that drained? That is drained. So we'll be able to go down there. I'll get our outside room. We'll go down. We'll open the northern door. We'll complete the sigil, hopefully. And we'll take things from there. Okay, I think shelter is best. I mean, shelter is basically always good, and we'll get a gem out of it, because it shelters us from 3 red rooms. But trading post might be more useful for, like, contraptions, if we want to make more contraptions, which I have been really enjoying doing, and I feel like there's a lot more that we could do. I could trade this compass right now, because I'm not even a big fan of compass, and see what we get. I might take trading post. I think shelters are more generally useful, but I still... there's something about trading post that I really like. Trade compass for coin purse? I'll trade it. What will you give me for my coin purse? A battery pack. Yes. Okay, that's good. I think a battery pack will be very useful for contraptions. Alright, let's go down. Open the room 46 door. And complete our sigil. Teferax is happy Friday. Happy Friday, Teferax! Always such a relief. Alright. Now, I think I've left our boat on the correct side. Yes. Now, here's a point. We can, if we had a key card, we don't, but if we had a key card, we could go directly up through the foundation right now and start our run in the higher ranks. Now, I've left it too late and it won't let me skip. Now, we can't do that because we don't have a key card. But it's an interesting thought. If we get one early, it could be worth coming down here and trying to explore around at the upper ranks early. Just because it's something we've never done. Okay. Now I'm going to need to bring up my sigil. The one we saw scribbled in the back of the damaged copy of Realms and Rune. Because we can complete that room today, which would be really cool. Anyway, how is everyone doing today? I hope you're all having a lovely day. I had to do bookkeeping today, which was actually very quick, but I was very stressed about it anyway. Whoa, it's open. Okay. Tessa's bookkeeping is awful. The thing is, it actually, for me, isn't, because I do it once a month and I just don't have that many things to keep track of, but nonetheless. Does anyone remember what tab Realm and Room is in? Is it in Underground, or is it in... I think it's in Underground. Oh yeah, here's Realm and Rune. Where's the scribbled one? There we go. Pentagon. Mountains. Yeah, we can totally do this. I can't see chat at the moment because I'm looking at the sigil, so I apologize for that. So. Yes. Okay, the little triangle mountains. Then we want the... Yes, we want those. Then we want 4 of those. Like this. And then we would like the border to be squiggles. This is for banners, red banners, martial fog. Okay, this should be it. Solved. Thank you again to Quirrell for remembering this at the end, that this existed, because I just didn't, my eyes just didn't catch it when I was looking through the screenshots. And thank you again to Rowan for the absolutely incredible job Rowan has been doing with documenting everything. Oh, what is this? Another postcard. So this could be from another location. I am actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency, but I am tempted to save the postmaster a trip, as it will just wind up here once again, to join the other 7, which I am pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk, safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and the lessons learned along the way, and as I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. P.S. Remind Anne to replace the books I lost. Okay. Where was the last one of these? Did I record where the location was of the last postcard? If Fen Ares used to be Orinda Ares, does that mean the first and last destinations were just here? Wait, hold on. Did we already realize these sanctum keys are linked to that room 46 puzzle? Yes. Yes, we did already realize that. Left to right? I'm trying to work out the actual locations that we are having listed here. From these postcards. But I guess it could just be from the sigils. The Royal Museum of the Grand City of Fen. Hang on. Is there anything else that I'd pick up? There's these little cannons and this little palace, but we can't do anything with those. Ron says, wait. You want a screenshot of the painting? Oh, of course. Here you are. Red banners because it's Fen Ares. This is left to right, isn't the sanctum door keys left to right? I feel like I'm confident of what we're doing with the, solving the puzzle in room 46. The paintings are of the locations he was at, I think. Well, he says that this one was written from home. And this does appear to be the Palace of Fen Ares. Or possibly the museum, the Royal Museum of the Grand City of Fen. So, yeah. Alright, we've got a little puzzle here. I'm gonna go back in the other room and write down where that location was as well. Okay, more information for these boxes. At the end of the War of the 5th Era, after the Grand Realm of Fen Ares was established, more Ajai boxes of the realm were graced with red tiles in honor of the General Teskin's victory. When these tiles are pressed, all black tiles on the box turn red in triumphant victory, while all white tiles on the box turn black. Black turns red. Red turns white. Serving as the outclassed and struggling reinforcements of the dwindling Desolate's army. Okay. We're gonna be resetting this box a lot? Oh, for sure. Yeah. Hang on. Before I get into this, and I know that's gonna be a whole thing, and I'm probably gonna need Quirrell to do it for me. This is in Fen Ares. It's a railway. This is from Blackbridge. but I don't know where Blackbridge is. Hang on. I did have this noted down. Number 1 says south from Blackbridge Hotel. Yeah, that was the location described. 2 was the Royal Museum of Fen Aries. Okay. Okay. Dagda says, just join. What have I missed? We solved the second Sanctum puzzle because Quirrell realized we already had that information off stream, which was very useful. So this is now solved. And now we need to work on this, which we have the new thing, which is that red, if you press red, all black turns red. And if you press, is it white? No, wait. When red tiles are pressed, all black tiles turn red, and all white tiles turn black. However, that doesn't, okay, no. This isn't true. I press this red tile. It does not change this red tile. So if the red tiles do not turn, and all white tiles turn black. Okay. Black turns to red and white tiles turn, okay. Getting my head around this. That is a stupid boxes. Clyde Macaron says they're really tricky. They really, really are. Alright, let's do a reset. Green flips, right? Green will mirror. I'm not noticing any difference with the oranges right now. You move things along a row. You flipped that way. I forgot about the corner thing. Yeah. But I need blacks in order to move reds into corners. I'm not seeing what gray does at the moment. Okay. All we know about white... Oh, if you click white, it appears to turn gray. But if I click red, a white will turn black. And black turns red. Okay. So I need to get 4 reds into each corner, because this is Fen Aries. Or at least it seems to want red when I put red in the corners. We move this. Yeah, it's red that it wants. Coral says we clearly must be able to turn something else red, since the known rule... with the known rules, you can only get 3 red tiles for 4 corners. I definitely turned... I had 4 on the last time I did it. I had like a cross of... I had... Okay. This becomes gray. This becomes gray. Is it in between 2 grays becomes gray? It is not. Is it the next thing you touch after you touch a gray becomes gray? No. White just turns gray wherever I put it. If I put you in the middle and I click you, you still turn gray. White turns gray, which means that it cannot become a black. If I click that, it can't become a black. Orange takes on the color of something it's surrounded on by two sides. Well, yes. I think actually that's a rule we've had before. That could be what it does. But we don't want gray, because we can't turn gray into any color that we find useful. What I need is 2 blacks. around in orange, they can also turn black. So if I hit you, white becomes black. But I still wouldn't have... Well, if I get... I'll hit a black, I got a red. There's 3 reds. There's 4 reds. But I don't know how to push them up. I don't know how to move these reds. I don't really know what gray does yet. It feels like it doesn't do anything. Oh, you can flip diagonally. Okay. Right? If I do this, there's a red up in that corner. Okay. I just got a notification. Jabal Barker just started playing Blueprints. So... But then once I've done this, I can no longer move really anything. I need the blacks to move things. Versus gray or white must do something we're not getting because we don't have another way of getting those red-orange tiles off the middle row. Yeah. Oh, Jabal is here. Hello. I just said that I just saw a notification saying you'd started playing. Lovely to see you, Jabal. I hope you're well. All red does is flip blacks, so that's not useful. But I don't think I can get... White turns grey. It doesn't seem to matter where I put it. It turns grey. White turns grey if you click it. That's what happens. And then it can't turn black. Which then can't turn red. So... Runs, you got enough red tiles, those are progress, right? I got that like almost instantly. I just can't get them into places where I need them because I don't have anything that moves anything up. And once I've used all my blacks, I also don't have anything that moves things along. Greens can flip, but I only have 2 greens. But greens can't get things off the middle row, so I don't even need more greens. 2 is kind of all I need. Jabal, you remember this box? Oh. Okay. I don't know what to say. We can definitely get to 4... We can get to 4 reds, no problem. But I don't know how to move... I don't know how to get reds out of the middle. Because I can turn these oranges red, I can turn this black red, I can turn this white into a black that turns red. But what I can't do... It would be great to have another black tile. I feel like... A black tile... But if we get a black tile in the middle... That would be a game changer, right? Would it? No, it wouldn't. I still couldn't move them up or down. Look, see, there's 5 red. We cannot move them into the top corners. Well, let's assume it's not expecting me to move. It doesn't give me anything that moves up or down. Apart from flipping with greens. So we have to assume it doesn't expect me to. Right? So I need to get reds that spawn up here and down here. Process, I wonder if something happens if we get 3 grays on top. Well, I think I can do that. If you're a gray, you become a gray. That's not going to help me. How would I get another gray on top? I need to get orange on top, but I cannot move an orange up or down. So that's not helpful. That's the same problem that we already have, which is that we cannot move anything. We cannot move anything up or down from the middle row is stuck. The middle row is just where it is because we don't have anything that moves the middle row. We could move a white to the top potentially, but we cannot. But we can't shift these, so we can't move a white to the top. So yeah, that's not going to be doable, regardless. Dagda says, when I said the other day that I just have completionist things left to do, one of those things about 85% of these stupid boxes. Oh. Jabal, if you're very good at small hints. If you have a small hint for us, we'll take it. Closest, there must be some behavior we must be missing, but I can't. We must be missing, but I can't think what. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's obviously something we're missing, but the grays literally don't do anything, and the white only turns gray. So, or if we press red while it's still white, it turns black, and that's all we have going at the moment. So it's very difficult. The behavior you're missing is an interaction between 2 types of tile. Okay. Well, we've done 3 grays before, and that was nothing. Could it be turning an orange green? How would I turn an orange green? Like this. No? I feel like that usually... I guess it would be like there and there, so that doesn't count. Okay. Like this. Okay. Oh, now we have a middle mirror. Now we have a middle mirror. I actually think this could be really useful, getting a middle mirror. Okay. I have a red in a corner. If I press U, I'll have 1 red up there. I can't move you anymore. I need to put you in a certain area where I can get to you. You don't think it helps? It doesn't let us get tiles off the middle row? It might help us color tile. Well, because we have enough tiles to turn red. Right? I need a way to get a red here. If only I could, like, undo 1 step, because if I'd moved that to that corner instead, and turned that red, I would have had a red here. I still wouldn't be able to move these. It's tough. Alright, well, I'm gonna reset. Coral says, maybe if we move the white up between those 2 grays by a green spot before activating, it'll do something different. Okay. Okay, it has. It has turned these 2 white, which will turn black. That is a big deal. I also think middle green might be useful, but this seems more useful because we can get more blacks now. We can get more blacks now. Let me switch. Can I switch you back down? I kind of want one on like every row if I can. Okay, there's a white here. These will become blacks. This will become red. Okay. This can become red, but I can't shift that yet. These two will eventually become reds, so I can turn a orange green if I need to, but I don't need to shift in the middle row at the moment. So I don't think I need that. So red, red, red. I need to get a red here. When this becomes red, I can green flip it. I need 2 reds down here to make that useful. So I needed to set this up differently so that I had whites ready to become blacks to become reds. Is that right? I think maybe I'm stuck where I am. If I click you, you're red and you're red. Clyde says confusion intensifies. I feel like I'm getting less confused, and Jabal's hint was extremely helpful. Without like feeling too like just solving it for us. But I can't work out. I need to work out whether I need to reset, which I think I might, or whether I can do what I need to do from here. I can turn you red, and I can turn you red, but I can't move you up or down. So I think that's not what I need. Clyde Macron says I'm definitely not good at these puzzles. I'm definitely not. Coral says, I think maybe we need to get 2 whites, use them to turn the oranges white, then use those middle row whites to turn the grays to the top and bottom rows white. Lots of nice reds at the top and bottom rows. That's a very good idea. Let's reset this and try that. So to get a white, we need to get it between 2 grays. I click this. Now we have 2 whites. Now the problem is, once we can't, I don't think we can get any more whites. Well, let's see. If I flip you and I move you along. No, I think you're right, Coral. But I can't. Let's put you here. There's another white. Okay. I can't move these at all. I can move you here. But I'd need another white here or here, or here, sorry, in order for that to become a white. I can move you there. Black becomes red. No! Oh, wait, we're like nearly there. We're like nearly there. Are we nearly there? Am I... No, I need to move 1 more. I've got 3. Because if I click this, this becomes a red. And then these will become black. And then I click that again, and those will become red. I'm just missing 1 corner. We need to get the black to the top row so we can shuffle the grey one over and use the middle row to turn it white. I don't think I can get black to the top row. I use middle row white to turn it white. We can't get black to the top row. We don't have any greens at the top. Are you thinking reset and try and get black to the top row? Because if we do that, we won't have the whites. We need both grays up there in order to get the whites. Swap lower right green back up. Okay. Black twice, then top left green. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I do this. Okay. Black to the top row. Shuffle grey, 1 over. Use middle row white to turn it white. I can't turn anything white. Now middle right white. If I click this, it becomes grey. The grey and top white becomes white? Does it doesn't need to be between two, you think? Oh, it doesn't. It just, okay. It just flips whatever's touching. I did not understand that yet. Okay, then we're really close. I could flip you down to here. I need to get a white or a black in every corner. So I need to shift the black back down. And then I need to shift... Okay. I think we're nearly there. This can be white. But I can't shift that. I have all the whites which become blacks. We spent so long here already. Oh no, I've just realized. Coral, if you think I haven't totally messed it up, feel free to take it from here. I think we're really close, and I feel like I'm just gonna click things while I'm thinking. And mess it up, if I haven't already done that. Bottom middle green to bring top middle white down. Okay. Then top right green to pop the bottom left white up. Okay. We're in the same situation. Then black once. Oh! Whoa! Thank you, Jabal and Quirrell! We've done it! We've done it! It's just allowance, but I'm glad we have it. Okay, what's our allowance now? 27? We're so cool. Yay! Oh, this is a confetti moment. This is massively a confetti moment. Hooray! That puzzle is very hard, but through the power of teamwork, we have done it. Coral says, I'm good at these once I know the rules. You are. You're really good at these once you know the rules. But we had to learn the rules, and that is where Jabal came in. Absolutely fantastic. Okay. Alright, now we can start our run. We did all that before we started any runs. Oh, Ren has pulled her leg back into her bed. That's a shame. Her little foot was dangling out, and it was so cute. She's just a very cute creature. Coral says, I'm really good at visualization, so I simulate a few steps ahead in my head. See, I am not good at visualization. And I feel like I've been able to do a lot of these puzzles, especially the easier ones. But I feel like I could even kind of do those ones, but the difficulty I have is when you have to reset a lot because you have to get each step right each time before you can find out the rules. I struggle with that because I can't visualize ahead. I have to click it to make it happen. Coral says she wrenched it back in. Exactly, exactly. Jabal says, I think the game expects you to find those boxes in a different order to the one you or I actually have done. Oh yeah, we've had a lot of boxes by this point. But maybe it did feel like there was a big jump up in skill between the ones in the sigil room and the ones we've already done. I think we cannot get up there yet. I think we need a key card. So I'm just gonna go to the house via boat. Skippy! Okay. This is going fantastically. Now, my big goals right now are draft music room or possibly locksmith at ranks 8 or 9. Because it said if you draft it late. And 8 is a very significant number. And my goals are to get bookshop and library. Because I think we're going to need to read some more stuffs. I'll take a corridor. I'll take a bedroom, actually. Let's save a corridor. Let's save a corridor. Early trunk. I do already have 3 keys. Why do I have 3 keys? I must have done something at the end of the last run. I'm not going to open that yet. This is a great place for a parlor or a commissary. Let's take a parlor. This is good. Quirrell and Rowan, you're up. I got a package. I got a package. Thank you. At least one is telling the truth. At least one is lying. Only one contains the gems. Logical brains, you're up. The gems are on the table behind you. That's a liar. The gems are in this box. Could be true. Every statement claiming where the gems are is false. The gems are in the blue box. Clyde Macaron says, oh no, the box is. It's okay. It's okay. We have the logical brains. They can do this. I mean, that gives us one answer because both of those say where the gems are. This is definitely a liar. Oh, it is a paradox. It claims where the gems are right after saying every statement claiming where the gems are is false. So they're not in blue. And this is a liar. This must be true. So the gems are in this box. Oh, I need to be more on alert for paradoxes. I do. Let's go for it. Oh, that was an easy one for our logic brains. Thank you, everyone. Okay. I'd like to get down for a conservatory. Ooh, hello, drawing room. Ooh, hello, chapel. I do love a chapel. Thank you for the enormous amounts of money. I want to spend these on books. Oh, here's an interesting thought. If we put a library here, we get a reading nook, we'll get another library. So I might just take this here. Oh, an indoor nursery, though? We've never taken it, and this is a lovely dead end. Should I take a library and we get 2 libraries this run? Or should I take an indoor nursery, and then every green room will give us gems? I should have drawing roomed. I'll try, if I get the chance, I'll drawing room on the other side. You're very right. S says library. Rowan says nursery. Sure. Jabal says, I just got the house name titled Perplexing Villa of Tomorrow, which is enjoyable. That is good. Oh, so you had lots of, like, puzzle rooms and lots of tomorrow rooms? That's very good. Quirrell says, I think library, though, because book. Alright, let's go library. Let's go library. We can get 2 libraries this run, which will be pretty great, I have to admit. Alright. Ooh, Realm and Rune, undestroyed! Okay, let's find the pages. We've read this before. Alright, is anyone ready for screenshotting the pages that are missing in our originals? Each sigil is composed of 4 things. I think we have read this. We know this. Okay, we didn't have all of this. This is a Raja. Okay. Arinda Aries. Fen Aries. So we've done Arinda and Fen. And we have a Raja. Kororika. Arch Aries. Kororika. Jabal says, I am playing and just listening mostly, but I have a full set of screenshots of this book if you want them at any point. Oh, thank you. So the diamond is either nuance, or I forget what the other one is if we ever knew. We have... Raja... Nuance. Yeah, that's all we have. There's a page before this, but I think we already have this page. And here's the introduction. This is a sigil that we already have. This is the Fenari sigil. Okay. We've got the core. The rays. Transportation is the number of rays. Counting the number of dividing lines in a sigil will reveal to us what method of transportation was prevalent in the kingdom. Does it say? Yes. Okay, this is new, isn't it? I think we didn't have all of this. Naval, roads, horseback, train, aviation, camels, and turtleback. So we're going to have to do a lot of lore to be working out the sigils. To work out what the sigils are without receiving the information. Turtleback? Did turtleback travel? 5 short rays that do not fully extend from the water. Yeah, turtleback travel. Jabal says, I really want to know A, no, and B, go to the place where they have the turtles. Absolutely. Weather. I think we had all or most of weather. Did we have all of weather? We've used foggy a lot already. Cloudamacros, this is how large are these turtles? I mean, if it's turtle back, they must be pretty large. Which sounds so cute. I love a turtle. Okay, moats. We had all of these. Oh, we have the beginnings of a poetic sigil somewhere, don't we? From the clock tower. So if we find the place that has the big focus on poetry, which, was it a Raja? Tradition, magic, and poetry. So it could be a Raja that has the poetry. Hang on. So if it is a Raja, then the lines on a Raja... where's the outside? No, it'll be in the border. We haven't got there yet. What did I write for a Raja? Tradition, magic, and poetry. Hang on. What is it? Wasn't it one of the Arindia successor states that had the poetic focus? It's a Raja. The southern of the original 3 kingdoms. Tradition, magic, and poetry. A Raja is... If it is that, then it would be the hourglass in the middle. Is that the one we have one for? A Raja, tradition, magic, and poetry. Number of rays is transportation. Wait, I have shores, so they could have been naval. So it could be 8. 8 rays, question mark, maybe? Did I have anything for weather? No, I just have that it's southern. I don't know the weather. Sagan, hello! I think we also have a Raja's color from the schoolroom coloring sheet, don't we? I think we do. Oh, hang on. It's going to literally tell us. Well, it tells us Fen Aries. Road carriage. This is road. Okay. Foggy, militaristic red. So we've done... But that's basically what it was showing us at the end of the broken one. Let me have a look at where we have a Raja's color. I've written these down. Rowan might find it first, I don't know. Okay, Raja is the last one. Purple. So I guess it's violet, so that's a dashed border. Which is what we have here. Okay, that combines with the border. So all we're missing on the sigil for a Raja, we need the weather for the style of ray, and we need the number of rays. Weather and transportation. So weather is style of ray, and we need transportation, which is number of rays. Okay, so we do know though that the sigil's a Raja, and I think, is a Raja the last one we've got? No, the last room we've got open a diamond. I think the last room we have open might actually be a diamond, but whatever. We'll be ready if we get a Raja. And let's just check. I think we have all the pages now. Yeah. Okay, before I move on, everyone happy with that? If everyone's happy with that, I will continue drafting. I'm going to move on. Diamond is the other one we have open, but we don't know the country that is yet. Yes, okay, that's fine. But when we get a Raja, we'll be ready. Jabal says, unrelated side question. If you opened the safe in the study, whenever you got to the room, definitely, and the safe's very big and obvious. Oh, yes, we have the safe in the study. The safe in the study was the chessboard one. Oh, wait, you haven't done it yet. Well, it's in the room with the chessboard. I was trying to work out if you meant office or study, because I couldn't remember which was which. Let's see. I'm gonna move on. No, I'm not gonna go up to chapel. I'm gonna head back, and we're gonna keep fanning out on this nice, solid base. I'm gonna spend this key here. Lockpicking kit. I think a key for a lockpick kit is a very good trade. Let's get a room here. It's not a terrible place for a solarium, honestly. I do want unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Let's get a heckin' solarium. Alright, we've done this before. I don't have a shovel right now, but there's a dig spot in here. Early solarium is very good. Rowan says we're missing 2 safes. There's one safe that we're foretold never to open. Yes, there's one letter we're foretold never to get. This is a great place for a drawing room. Oh, redemption. Okay. We have 6 letters of the 7 we're apparently able to get. Oh, here's the study. Well, I don't want that. I want a conservatory. Alright, I guess I'll take a pantry. I definitely don't want a freezer right now. Freezer is an end of run sort of situation. Or if we're planning to make it like a really big purchase next run or something as well, I guess. And do nothing this run. A spare terrace would be delightful. I love spare terrace. I'm so glad we chose it. Oh, I've got the compass back. I can trade that for a coin purse. At our trading post. Corridor. I might take a utility closet here and then continue up with the drawing room. Honestly. I think getting one of these early might be really helpful. I could turn off the keycard entry system. I could turn off the gym. I could turn on the garage. Because I do like that the safes stay open now. Yeah, I mean, I sort of liked always knowing the codes. Like, that was cool, but it was a faff. And I don't like a faff. It's well documented that I don't like a faff. Oh, hello, cloister. That's a terrible spot for a reading nook. It's kind of a terrible spot for a cloister. I'm going to redraw. I'll take security. I'll take security, yeah. Early security next to the utility closet. This is good. Did I get everything? I did. Alright, let's turn those key cards way up. Because we don't need them anymore. Oh, I wonder if now we don't need a key card for the foundation. Should I, like, head back out and see if we head back up? Oh, Quirrell's asking that as well. Yeah, let's go do it. Let's do it. Doctor says dog barks every time it beeps without fail. Oh, no. Is it Asha or Jess that barks? I can't remember. Jabal says, I still haven't had that second spare room upgrade, but I've had some fun ones elsewhere, and yes, I also have 6 letters, but you have one I've not seen, and vice versa. Oh. That is interesting. It's Asha who's barking. Oh. Alright, let's head out. Let's go see if this has worked. Quirrell says Happy also barks at beeping, but we listen on headphones so he doesn't hear. Ah. Dr. Happy is another small dog. A really lovely small dog. There's lots of small dog people around here. Well, that makes me sound like I think you're all small dogs, what you want, but you get what I mean. Skippy. Quirrell says Happy is a Jack Russell and he is intensely cuddly. Yes. Tagda says I can be a small dog. Well, okay. Okay. Let's see if this worked. This would be pretty cool if it did work. No. Yes? No? It's not green, it's just nothing. It does work if you use the utility closet! Oh! I don't think I really want to be up here right now, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This is the first time we can do this. Shortcut to the 8th row, yeah. Dagda's dog is also intensely cuddly. She's so friendly. Okay. Cool! Lockpicking kit. Oh, things are going great. I've turned Jim off. So I could put this here. And I shall. Perosa is also the loudest. He's so loud. We have no idea how such a small dog can achieve such volume. Maybe he got confused. He thinks he's like a hunting dog or something instead. Des says everyone's pet is the best pet. Absolute truth. Yes. Oh, this is a real late music room. But is this where I want it, or should I try and take it on row 9? Because I kind of think that this isn't where I want to take it. You think I should do it now? You don't think I should wait for 9? Should I do it? Okay, Rowan says music in all caps. I've been instructed. 8 is a magic number. Okay, come on, be a sanctum key. You don't look like a sanctum key. You're the prism key. We'll have to take it at 9. We'll have to take it at 9. Have we done master bedroom? Maybe you can only take it up here. Have we done master bedroom? Because I was gonna take Den so we can get into room 46, but we don't need to get into room 46. Should I take master bedroom? I'm taking it. I'm taking it. If it's new, we must take it. Oh, it's got some more allowance in here. Okay, we've used that safe deposit box key. Unless it's for a different safe deposit box. I should check the number. Hub, the controls for the foundation elevator are located behind the foundation wall. This means the controls can only be accessed by another room adjacent to the foundation. Well, we already knew this now. Unclear if this is a security feature or a flaw. Please advise. We know this. We know this. We did this by accident. This one's for 233. We got to take a vault then. That's so exciting. Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but now you must know Wow. Okay. He's got cannons in his bedroom. He loves cannons. So that's how we were supposed to know. Mora Jai box, fun for the family. Mora Jai boxes were a popular fad in the early 30s among both the peerage and the common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island Mora Jai as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. A traditional Mora Jai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and grey tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all 4 corner tiles into white squares. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fad may have ended, Mora Jai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. So this is how we were supposed to learn how grey and white worked. Yes? So we need all these to be grey. No, they all need to be white? Oh, well... I can make you white, and then... How do I switch you? I'm encountering a problem with my just click it approach, whereby I keep shifting the third one around. Okay. It starts with 3 ready. So again, says spoiler, you'll find a lot more Mora Jai boxes. This is like our 8th Mora Jai box. So, as you know, we need the corners to be white. Yeah. This would have given us Jabal's hint. This is why we didn't know this mechanic yet. If I click you, you become gray. I need this to be white. If I click you, you become white and you are not white. And then if I click you, you become white and you become not white. So that's... No, wait, that would still be gray. I wouldn't be able to click that yet. I can't think ahead. My brain can't keep hold of things. I have to click. I have to click. Not ideal. You both become white. Then you both become white. Okay, I need to do something similar up here. Wait, if I click you, you become white. Oh no, then you'll become... It just keeps continuing forever. What happens if I click you? Ooh. The middle white is an interesting one. Ryan says, please check the chess piece for this room when you finish the puzzle box, in case we ever want to change our boon. Let's go have a look at it now. I do not see a puzzle piece. Actually. Am I skipping over something? No puzzle piece. There's a red book in here. Another red prince. To my encouraging uncle who opened many doors for me, ever grateful Mary. And then it says something there we need a magnifying glass for. That says predicted. Does that say anything? Something changes. This is a different Red Prince copy. Rowan, this is a different Red Prince copy. It didn't have... This is the uncle's copy. this has something in the beginning we don't have, right? As you predicted. I like all we need from this. It appears to be the same. All we need from this is this text. Which room is this, Sergen? This is the master bedroom. It's our first time with it. We've never had it before. It's given us, so far, it's been giving us clues that would have been useful earlier. But at least it has a box, so we can get some more allowance. Can you get screenshots anyway? Sure. Tefrax gotta head off for now. Good luck with the rest of the run. Thank you so much, Tefrax. Hope you have a lovely rest of the day and a lovely weekend. Orange as you predicted. Ooh. Okay, and that's all of it. No chess piece for the master bedroom. So we'll carry on with this box. This stinky box that I'm not happy with. Okay. White will flip the colors of everything it's touching. No, yeah, everything it's touching, but not diagonally. Okay. What I don't want is, when I press this, I just begin a chase all around the board of the third corner always being grey. How do I break that chain? Because I need to start, I want to do that as soon as possible. And maybe you can do it from here. Press left. There's three things on the left, Sergen. Crosses, I think the chase might be the right strategy, maybe. Left middle? Okay, Sergen. Here's left middle. Middle? Joel says, oh yes, this is the box that taught me the grey-white rule I taught you earlier. We found it. That's exactly what we assumed. Time loop. You want me to do what, left middle again? Crow says this one's more difficult to visualize than the one's more about movement. I think that's where I'm falling down. Honestly. I'm not that good at visualization anyway, but this is just constantly flipping things. It's very hard to, like, think where things go. Top left. Oh, Sergen. Yeah. Good. Solved. That was very quick, Sergen. Alright, your allowance is permanently raised by 2. Wow. Okay, what are we up to? 29 allowance? Wow. Thanks very much, Sergen. Okay. We still don't know what to do about you, but you're like the spiral in her room. Denoted in verse. I honestly think we should head back down to the lower ranks to have more stuff, because we only have 1 gem at the moment. Jabal says my allowance has gotten silly. Oh, Clara Macron says the chairs? Okay. Here are the chairs. You can see some of them are darker purple and turn. All the ones on this side turn that way. All the ones on this side are also, yeah, all go in the same direction. Some of them are darker purple. Are some chairs in different colors in the music room? One's darker. This one is darker. This one is darker. And this one is darker. Does that mean anything? I mean, I don't think so. I don't know. It could. Any ideas? I don't have any ideas. It doesn't match the board in terms of size. It doesn't really match any grid that we've been working on. If we come across something that is 3 and 3 with a gap down the middle, then perhaps that will be relevant. I'm gonna head back down to the lower ranks. Simon's now making something like 25 grand a year on his allowances. Jabal, that's so funny. Okay. Can I send you back up? I think it never goes back up. And if you click it, it sends you up. So I'm just gonna leave that down, I guess. Oh, why am I going this way? We're already 3:15. We spent most of today doing those boxes. Those puzzle boxes. Although I'm really pleased that we seem to have most of the Sigil of Araja sorted out. We'll be ready when we get our next key, hopefully. Ron says dead end major keys XYZ ABC is one of the hidden notes in a new clue. We have no idea what that means. Yeah. We do. We have no idea. Okay. Nice, comfortable early ranks. I don't have anything in coat check, and I don't want to put anything in coat check. I don't really want any of these. I don't want to lose half my steps, so I will take a dark room. The utility closet's right here. So you can turn off. And then I will turn you right back on. Heartbreak says, any developments today? We solved the second sigil. The second sigil in the vault rooms. We have put together most of the pieces of another sigil, though we don't have one open. And we've mostly been doing puzzle boxes. Ron says it was already on. No, it turned off when we went in, and then we turned it on again. That's how it always works. Any items? Keycard. Well, that's not useful. Okay. I don't want an archives. I don't want to dead end this room, though. I think I will take an archives. Honestly, I'm really the thing that is bothering me the most right now is that I'm very disappointed that we didn't draft music room at the right rank. I think we're gonna have to try again at rank 9, but we can't do that this run. We've never had Chamber of Mirrors. Oh, but this will be a library again, and I can order another book. Do we have any waiting? We don't, so I don't need a library right now. Second copies of rooms you already have in your house. We've never taken Chamber of Mirrors. I think I'll just take it. We need to buy another book before we really need another library. Although admittedly... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That is open. But nothing here is open. Well, I can see that there's a door here. There's actually doors at all sides of this. So probably what I need to do is I press that and then I have to come around from the other side. Yes? Because there's nothing else I can do here. That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. That was my first time in the Chamber of Mirrors. Dagda loves the Chamber of Mirrors. Okay. Let's take one over here for now. I don't really want a garage. I do need gems. I'll take a den. Okay. I don't want to use a prism key here. I don't really want to unlock that yet. Don't want my weight room. I simply don't. Okay, this opens onto one of the doors of the Chamber of Mirrors. Oh, but it's gonna severely close my options. I'll take a 2-gem archive floor plan. Hopefully it also opens there. Yes. Great place for a passageway. Are you closed? You aren't. You've opened. Okay. That is now open if we were to run round. This is cool. Okay. There's a gem. There's some puzzles. Okay. And what do? You open that one, so if I come in on that side, I can go there. Okay, so I think I can open all sides at the moment, but not in the middle. Presumably, once you've pushed all of them, the whole thing opens. Alright, let's take passageway. Quarles says, I like this. Yeah, I like it too. It's a cool room. Conference room. You stink, but you have good doors. I'll just take an observatory. Anything extra? No? Okay, don't click the skull. Don't click this. Is that a skull? I don't think it is. I can click it. Green rooms more likely to contain special flowers and a key. Well, that's fine. I'm getting desperately in need of gems though. Can't pick it. I'm not going to bother with that right now. Oh, classroom. Look, I no longer need the schoolroom to get classrooms. It's a big deal. I have to take Den though because I want to get round to the Chamber of Mirrors. You. Ballroom does not do what we need. Nothing. None of this does what we need. I'll try an archive floor plan and see what we get. Well, we can't go in on that side. So we probably can't complete Chamber of Mirrors, but at least we're gonna get some gems. And some coins and the stinky room 8 key. Don't really care about you. Let's try and come back around. Once again, I'll try an archive floor plan. No. Oh, it's a shame. We'll do the parlor, and then I'm gonna run back down to chapel and start trying to fill stuff in again. Oh, we're out of steps. Oh, this is the end of everything anyway. Well, let's get some gems then. At least one is telling the truth. At least one is lying. Only one contains the gems. The box next to this box is false. A box next to this box is true. The box next to this box contains gems. There's only one box next to you. If you are true and you are true, you would contain the gems. If you are lying, then those can both be true, and that works fine. If you are telling the truth, and this is false, a box next to this box is true, that would be you, and the box next to this box contains gems would also be false. No, that wouldn't be true. A box next to this box is false. You can't be true. Okay, so it has to be white, right? Because, is that right? Blue can't be true, which means white must be true. Yes, okay, cool. I got there. Oh, sometimes I can do it. Phew. What am I gonna do with my last few steps? See if I get a new room, I guess. Wow, Chamber of Mirrors is an interesting one. I already can't see all 3 of my floor plans, so I might as well take you. Major if you're drafted late. You sell special keys. I already have the prism key. Special key. Commissary is bananas sometimes? Oh, that's true. Secret garden key. Okay, special keys is major keys though. But they're not called major keys here, which makes me think it must be music room. Maybe it's rank 9, maybe it's rank 7, we just don't know. Alright. Hello, commissary. You end the run. The doors in this room are security locked, that's fine. I'll take the closed exhibit. I feel like you might... We've only had you once. I'm just gonna look in you again. I only have a couple steps. You have little steps, but they are not like the steps that we've used. I cannot get any further in here. I cannot interact with anything in here. Apart from the letter. Yeah. Okay. I do have more doors. Hey, are you a kitchen? passageway. Rowan, you wanted to see these books. They are The Halls of Holly, Green Thumb, The Key to the Bedroom, Red Rover, and Gold Sink. Yeah, the crack is not the right... There's not the right kind of steps there for the crack. But... that's fine. So, just gonna let Rowan see these. Because Rowan is building a theory. Green says Green Thumb. I'm gonna take Gold Sink and hope we get a shop, but it will be too late, I think. Oh, a bedroom won't be too late. We would instantly gain a step. Unless it's a... Let's try it. Infinite bedrooms. If we just do bedrooms forever, I'll never run out of steps. Hello, Prism Key. You don't give steps, so let's try this one. Oh, it's a bunk room. Bananas! I'm not even, like, attached to this run. At all. Hello, hamster. Des says those words have to mean something? You think the names of the books? The names of the books are referring to the kind of rooms they open. I honestly... I don't think it's any more complicated than that, personally. Maybe we can get a freezer? Yeah, that'd be nice. I have 7 steps. What's the nearest door I can get to? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you don't go up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't get anywhere. I can't get to another door. Gonna end the run. We will do another run, but we'll only do it for as long as until 4. So. Calling it. Red Museum. Yeah, I did hate this house. It was not a good house. I don't think going into the foundation and doing top rooms early was good. But we've done it now. Save and continue. We'll do another run, but we'll end at 4. Rowan also doesn't think the titles in Secret Passage are meaningful. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, they might turn out to be. But they have a clear purpose. All right. Hello, stretchy kitten. Ben just woke up. She was probably either going to come down here for a cuddle or she's going to curl right back up and go back to sleep. If I know Ren. 29! Sorry, I'm just very excited about the 29. It's also a shame we didn't get a workshop last time or many items. Just, I want to do earlier rank stuff. I wouldn't call it curled up. She's kind of half hanging off of her bed now in how she's chosen to settle. Oh, she's curled up. Okay, good. Yeah, you have a little rest. Have we ever taken Root Cellar? I feel like we must have taken it. If we have taken it, I'll just take Tool Shed. Jabal says, don't tell me where you got it, but I still haven't got closed exhibit. You will, you will. Des says, I'm pretty sure we have. Let's take a Tool Shed and get some items then. I can double check on my reference again. Shovel! And Sledgehammer! Bonk, bonk, bonk! Hooray! Okay, this is a great start. We love this. This is like my 2 favorite items. Room directory. Outer rooms. We've had Root Cellar. Yeah, okay. All is well. Sergen says, did you go to room 46 again? Not today. We've been there twice. I'm wondering about, should I bother opening it? I don't think I should bother opening it, honestly. Is there one we haven't had as an outer room? It looks like they were all there. It looks like we've got all of them. So unless we get some that are added, which would be found floor plans. This is not until we figure out the realms puzzles. Yeah. I don't think it's super useful to us at the moment. I'll take a hallway here. That'd be lovely. Into a conservatory? Into a conservatory? No. I'll take a Geist bedroom here and get 2 rerolls. That'll set us up. I think Geist bedroom early is basically always good. Hello, Death. How you doing? Okay. I'll take a parlor here. We'll get 3 gems. We'll try and curve back around. Okay. At least one is telling the truth. At least one is lying. Only one contains the gems. The true boxes are both empty. The false boxes are both true. Hang on. You have to be... Are you a paradox? Because for you to be... No, you're not. The true boxes are both empty. But you would have to be true for that to be true. But if you're false, then the true boxes would both be full. None of this works. The gems are in the blue box. The false boxes are both true. You're a paradox. So you're a liar. The true boxes are both empty. Black and blue can't both be true. The gems are in the blue box. The true boxes are both empty. Because if you were true, then you would have... You would be empty, but it says that, okay, yeah, you can't both be true. The false box is both true. You're the liar. But if they can't both be true, then the true boxes are both empty is also a lie, which means you're the only true one, so they're in the blue box. Ron says black is true. Yes, right? It has to... This can't be true. If this can't be true and this is true, and this can't be true ever, then this has to be false. So it must be true that the gems are in blue. Okay. Cool. Oh, it's nice I'm able to do some of these now. I feel like I've been trained a little bit by Rowan and Quarrel, but also I think that just some of them are a lot easier than others, you know? Alright, we got a library coming. That'd be nice. Library goes the wrong way. Library goes the wrong way. I never planned that right. I'll put a chapel here and see if we can get a conservatory. We can get a library later. I want a conservatory very badly. Redraw. I use both my redraws. Alright, I'll just stick a library here then. Carl says it's all about practice fee. The only reason Rowan and I are so good at these is that we do them a lot. Okay. We have no new books to get. So I'm not going to bother with any of this right now. Probably should have gotten literally any other room now I think about it. We need a bookshop, but we can't draft off of a bookshop off of that library. Doors in this room are security locked. We don't want them. I'll take a drawing room. Rowan says, wait. Okay, I'm waiting. I want to see if Detective Bon Moggle has checked out the new Orindia copy. Are you sure it's going to take us a lot longer to get to... No, it hadn't. No. I can confirm that it hadn't. When we did that, our name was the only one on it because the new copy... The new copy was donated by us, so we're the only people who've borrowed any of the new copies. If you mean you're hoping has Detective Bon Margle checked out the new Orindia copy since we've read the new Orindia copy, then I guess I can go do that. You want to see if he's done it since I've been... Okay. I don't feel like we have any evidence that he's doing anything. But we'll see. Okay. Take the gem. I'll go this way. I would love a workshop. I would love a workshop. You always have an item. No, I don't think I have enough. I have items that can do anything at the moment. The broken lever needs something else. And the sledgehammer and the broken lever also need something else. Which is, I think, is going to be like battery. Oh, check the letter. Good point. Ah. Let me see where the letters are. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, R. T-E-S-A-L-R we have. Rowan says, are you saying the Great Alzara might have lied to us about the Detective Margle being in the house? I think he's in the house, but it might not mean anything. I've been waiting for it to mean something, and it hasn't yet. Oh, I would like to take Hoya, but I really need to take a spare terrace first. That's a great place for a passageway, though. Yeah, I'll take a security there. We have to set security low at the moment because we do not have anything set up yet. Okay. Sure, it's not a bad time for a commissary. I don't think we can get a bookshop this run unless we get duplicates, so... Set of gems. Key. Sure, I'll take even more gems. And a banana. Okay, cool. We are kitted. Dan. Yes. Jabal says, you know, the real question is in Blueprint. So this is a house with like 10 inhabitants and staff, more. I mean, when we're not here, it's got a lot of staff because they have at least 2 scientists, a groundskeeper, there's the head of staff. We know there's a maid. We know there's a servant's quarter. There's a lot of staff. They have the miners. There's always surveyors. They have 1 toilet and it doesn't reliably appear every day. Oh, that is... Wow. The true mystery. Wow. This keeps me going up, but this might enable me to fill out the whole area, which does sound kind of fun. I'll stick a bedroom here. And I'll stick an indoor nursery because we never had it and it would be nice. Oh, look how green it is! It's growing plants. No items today. Okay, and these flowers will be full of gems as we draft green rooms. Or maybe it only does it whenever you draft another room. Yeah, so it'll happen as we do it. That's cool. Maybe that's why the green rooms have all the dig spots. Oh, because there's no toilet? Oh my goodness. We've dove too deep into the lore. Oh, spare terrace. Ooh, lab. Ooh, spare lab. I want spare terrace desperately, though. Let me check for items. I always forget items. No. Let's do an experiment! When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then each time you unlock or bypass a security door, the next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Well, we have the hammer. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, spread out in the die rate. No. Add 3 aquariums to your draft pool. Add 3 gold for each red room in your house. Should we take 3 aquariums and just have, like, really good doors? Or should we take 3 gold for each red room? None of this is that exciting. I don't think any of it matters that much. I'm kind of wondering about aquariums. The aquariums will trigger the green room thing? Yeah, but we don't even really need gems, but I'll just take it anyway. Aquarium is useful because it triggers so much stuff. None of this is permanent, so it doesn't really, like, matter. Alright. Okay. I would love a solarium, but then we're running really low on doors. But that's my only option. So, solarium it is. Unusual and rare rooms. You got anything for me? Dig spot. Nothing. Great. Unusual and rare rooms are more common today. We can redraw this. Let's try and make sure we get something with good doors. I guess we can only have 1 door. We'll redraw and see if we can get better than that. Well, corridor's pretty good. I gotta redraw. It's a free redraw. No, I ended my own run because I was greedy. No! I ended my own run because I was greedy! I should have just taken corridor. It was perfect, but I was like, but wouldn't it be better to have that later? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Wait, we can go through the foundation. Do I have a key card? Can I go through the foundation? I don't think I can, actually. Maybe there'll be a key card in the chests. I don't have a key card. Let's try the chests and see. Time for bonk, indeed. Bonk is our only hope. Keycard, please. 3 aquariums have been added to the draft pool. 3 aquariums have been added to the draft pool. Nope. This run is now over. Let me just double check. I don't think I have any doors. I cannot get up through the foundation. So, yeah, I'll call this, but we can do another one and we'll end it for, like I was saying. Call it a day. Speedrun. Can we make meaningful progress in 15 minutes? I don't think so. That was a bit foolish of me. It was definitely greed. Crosses, it shows under the permanent unlock sections which sanctum sigils we've done. Oh, really? I'd love a shelter today. That'd be really nice. Or a trading post might be fun. It does! Oh, that's cool. Okay. I can make a new shrine offering. Did we ever do 29? How do I get a good blessing? Rowan says don't yet? No, it's we can do it now. Get more coins first? Okay. I think the blessings are a scam, to be honest. We've done 8 and 9. We've done a lot more than 9 as well. We did quite a large amount. The only blessings we've had are the chef's blessing and the general's blessing, and the general's blessing is garbage. I'm speedrunning. I'm speedrunning. Spare Terrace early. I love it. And you got an orange. I love Spare Terrace. Have we confirmed the results are consistent? I feel like blessing might be random. It really might be. I think we had blessing of the general for like 9 coins and for like over 20 coins. I think that's the truth. We cannot have conservatory here. I will take a reading nook. Let's get a library. Rowan can check the book. And we'll get a rare room, maybe a bookshop. It's just us. It's just us. Okay. Oh, hello, Dovecoat. I can rotate rooms because I've drawn you. Alright. I want music room late. I might actually just take Dovecoat, even though I then can't keep using it to rotate things, because both of these other options are kind of bad. I can't take that. I can take that, but I don't want to take it yet. I'll take a Dovecoat here. I have no items. I cannot dig. It's a shame we didn't get Vault when we had that key either. I wonder if that's always in the master bedroom. Or maybe we can get it as a special key sometime. Parlor is good. At least one is telling the truth. At least one is lying. Only one contains the gems. I'm happy for someone else to work it out because we're on a speed run. The gems are in the black box. Every statement with the word black is false, which would include you. So you're a paradox, so you cannot be true. The gems are in the blue box. The gems are in the black box. I don't know. Coral says, I think that means gems are in black. It's ambiguous, though. So you think because this is false, it's the inverse, and every state with the word black is true, and therefore the gems are in the black box? White is false, so every statement with black in it can't be false. Right, but every statement with black in it can't be false. Whatever, we'll just do this. If blue is true, it's in black. I don't feel like that one was as clear-cut, and I didn't like it. Oh, hello, courtyard. Green rooms are just so good. Look, it's giving us a sledgehammer. It's giving us gems. It has lots of doors. This is the way the game is meant to be played. With as many green rooms as possible. Tomorrow you will start with a key for each tomorrow room you draft today. I don't think I actually want that right now. We got the bonk. Okay. Bedroom it is. It would have been really nice to have a trunk in here right now, but that's fine. God. Spread gems to each green room. That would be in the courtyard and the spare terrace. I mean, that's the best option here. Cannot dig. Thank you for gem. Ooh, solarium. No, I only have one other door. I could go chapel and we could go dump a crazy amount, you know, a wild amount of coins into the shrine. Although I kind of just want to buy a book. This isn't great use of chapel, though. Who runs a chapel and make a big donation? I mean, it's not like this is going to be a long run, I suppose. There was extra coin here. I don't really know why. I guess it was just a random chance. Maybe we should, yeah, we should kind of just set things up for tomorrow. A freezer would be really nice. If we're setting things up for tomorrow. If 62 coins is enough for a good blessing, I'll curse shrine with you, V. Yeah. I think that's gonna happen, if I'm honest. Oh, that ends the run. This doesn't end the run. So I select you. And I would like you to open on a green room. Oh, maybe I should have chosen a hallway. Anyway. Aquarium. Full fans that point north. Veranda. Fish friends! Cladamacra says that blessing better be good. We all know it won't be. I'll take a boudoir, grab the gem. Any items? No. We're out of keys. Music room, you're not late enough. I'm gonna take a pantry. I would, if we could just get all the way up to the top right now and just draft music room and see what happens. No, I do not want a ballroom. I'll take a commissary. And I'm not spending any money because we want to put all of this into, well, I'll buy some keys. Oh, but that takes us quite a lot lower. It still keeps us above 50. I'll buy one key. 10 for one key seems really bad. I could buy a shovel. We're blocked anyway? Are we? We're not blocked anyway. The one where I need... Oh, no! You're so right! I didn't even see that! No. Alright, run's ended. Let's go make the donation and see what we get. And I don't think I'm going to try and speedrun again in, like, the 1 minute we have left or something. Keycard? I've never dug up a keycard. I'm assuming you cannot dig up a keycard. But... like, I have the shovel. I gotta try, right? Yeah, even more coins for the shrine. I said this had to be a speedrun anyway, so it's not so bad that it's ended early. Hang on. Shame we didn't get a freezer. A freezer would have been really, really good. It really would have. Oh, well. Can I go, like, around? No. The blessing of the berry picker. While drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do, draft a floor plan at random from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. Instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. So we get a random room with a random rarity if we choose to pick a berry. Well, that's still RNG bullshit, but it's much better than the blessing of the general. And it's better, and like there are definitely situations where we'll be like, okay, none of this is good. Let's pick a berry and see what happens. I would say that was 63, I think. 63 got us the blessing of the berry. I bet you don't need to put that many in to get that, but... Okay. I'm gonna call it here, everyone. That's the run. Honestly, we didn't really achieve anything huge. We got a lot more allowance. We've tested music room as the major key at rank 8, which was not what we wanted. And we've got a new blessing to run head on. It's not been bad, to be honest. It has not been bad. Of course, I don't know about the blessing, but larger sum seems to increase the duration. Oh, well, maybe the blessing is always random, and the sum is just the duration then. Because, yeah, I think when we did Blessing of the General last, it gave us, like, 3 days or something. It was a much smaller number of days, and this was 6. Still got Garden Villa. Green rooms are just great. Save and quit. Crow says, today's stream was a nice quiet one, no earth-shattering revelations for once. Yeah. I mean, I think starting... like, having only 2 hours to do it in does also affect what we can achieve, and we spent most of those 2 hours solving the boxes, so... You know, what can you do? But I had a lovely time. I hope you had a good time, too. Anyway. Thank you all so much for being here. I wish you all a lovely weekend, and I will see some of you... Hope I will see some of you again soon. Maybe there'll be a bonus stream on Monday. Will there? No, there can't be a bonus stream on Monday. Heck. I'll see everyone Wednesday. Goodbye, everyone.